What does it mean to truly live by the Spirit? This profound question has been contemplated by many across the ages, and today we delve into the Scriptures to find answers. In the book of Genesis, the 2nd chapter, we find that God, after 6 days of creation, chose the 7th day to rest. This divine rest was not out of fatigue, for God does not grow weary. Instead, it was a pause, a divine completion of the work He had begun. God's rest serves as a powerful reminder that in our own lives, we too must find moments of rest and reflection, particularly in our spiritual journey. Turning to the words of Romans chapter 15, verse 4, we find that the Scriptures were written to teach us, to provide us with endurance and encouragement. When we face trials and challenges, it's in the Scriptures that we find not only solace but also guidance. Now consider the words of Jesus in the 12th chapter of John. He tells us that a voice from heaven was for our benefit, not His. This is a powerful testament of God's enduring love for us. It's an affirmation that God continues to guide us and speak to us even in the most trying times. In the book of 1 Peter chapter 4, verses 15 to 19, we're reminded that we should strive to live rightly. It's not enough to merely avoid wrongdoing. We must actively seek to do good, to glorify God in all that we do. If we suffer as Christians, we should not be ashamed, but instead glorify God that we bear His name. The book of Galatians, chapter 5, verses 18 to 26, speaks of the works of the flesh and the fruits of the Spirit. It tells us that those who are led by the Spirit are not under the law. It implores us to live by the Spirit, to cultivate love, joy, peace, patience, kindness, goodness, faithfulness, gentleness, and self-control. These are the fruits of the Spirit, the markers of a life lived in accordance with God's will. To summarize, the Scriptures teach us to find rest in God, to seek His guidance, to live rightly, to bear our sufferings with grace, and to cultivate the fruits of the Spirit. They remind us that living by the Spirit is not just about avoiding sin, but actively pursuing a life of love, joy, peace, and all the other fruits of the Spirit. It's about aligning our lives with God's will, allowing His Spirit to guide us, and glorifying Him in all that we do. So, as we go about our days, let's remember these lessons from the Scriptures and strive to truly live by the Spirit. Because in doing so, we not only honor God, but we also find the true purpose and fulfillment that our souls long for.